We have close to 30 key organizations actually involved on our project steering group, which is actually a wonderful opportunity for people who normally don't engage with each other to actually work together. So along the whole process, the project, many other opportunities will be offered where people actually come into close contact or in close conversation with each other. So it's actually a very relationship building process. As I mentioned, this project focused on building stronger, renewed relationships between Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal immigrant communities. We know for a long time that there sometimes could be misunderstandings or stereotypes or in fact some tensions between groups and communities. So the objective of this project is to create greater social cohesion among diverse communities, and we're really kind of targeting, in this case, working with Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal immigrant communities.
Well, I will say that the main tools that we use are around engaging people, around participatory approaches, so dialogues. We have used recently an asset map approach in which we build the capacity around our participants around defining what do they wanted to do with the asset map and what do they actually wanted to map, as well as developing a plan of action, delivering the asset map, engaging other members of the community into providing input to the asset map. And I believe part of our work and part of my work as a community developer is really looking at the participatory approach, building capacity within the neighborhood, within our community, within the members of our community, for them themselves to take more charge of what they actually want to do, rather than us defining what they need to do. The other good aspect I like about this project is that it creates awareness, not only within the immigrant community about other immigrants populations, but as well within the resident population around immigrants issues and perspectives and views. And what we try to develop is, a space for them to share those cultural or economic issues that they face, and so there is a development of some sort of sense of solidarity across cultures and across generations as well, since we work with children and families, adults and seniors.
I think the awareness is being built when people realize that there are so many different aspects of an individual, of someone's identity and the realms of diversity, that they need to really be able to understand that and then look at how is everyone included in the community. It's perfectly fine for people to think, yes, our community is welcoming, but then it's also going a little bit farther than that, a step beyond that, to see that everyone actually does feel included to the most that they can be included in different things. I think one of the biggest impacts has been our work with the City of Abbotsford in revising their multiculturalism policy that was done in 1998 to their diversity policy, which was just revised and completed and passed by City Council in November 2009. And I mean, that was not just a result of this project, but of previous projects too that have been ongoing for the past 15, even up to 20 years in Abbotsford.
I think that the impacts of all our projects cumulatively are just that it makes our community work more efficiently. So a lot of times that can't be necessarily measured by a specific thing, but when you have the police department working well with the city, working well with the school district, great things are able to happen.
I think what it's done is it's had a dramatic impact so far on the level of confidence with the immigrant youth we're working with, in their capacity to have a real impact on the community. They feel supported, and they feel that they're valued for who they are as well as what they can do. Along with that value comes a capacity to relate better, to talk to the different partners in the community, and to really become linked to those partner groups that we have, which are so important for those primary user groups.
Well, employers are a key part. They're an economic driver, and it's one of the greatest challenges that immigrants face is actually getting integrated on the economic side. And so employers need to be able to understand the challenges that immigrants face so that they can actually provide a more welcoming business environment. It's really shifted perceptions, actually both on the employer side. I've had My members of the board of directors who have actually never been involved in this particular issue say it's one of the most important things that we are doing as a business association. And also on the immigrant side, we've actually had immigrants as a result of our forum and tours who have decided to actually remain in our community, and they were ready to leave because they were extremely frustrated with the process. So it's had a great impact on both sides.
The Burnaby Intercultural Planning Table is this fabulous consortium of about 25 different key community stakeholders representing really the full community. And senior managers, executive directors, and regular meetings, keeping people up to date, providing updates on all the projects. We have 4 WICWP projects that we're operating. Looking for opportunities for individuals around the table to participate given their expertise and their knowledge, and engaging them that way has really supported all of our projects. Challenges, we've been, because the Burnaby Intercultural Planning Table is such a cohesive, powerful group of folks who can make decisions and make things happen, we really haven't run into any key challenges. We've just had full engagement from the stakeholders who've reached out into the community and supported all of our initiatives, and it's been like completely successful. This project, I think, is the Breaking Down the Barriers. That's our demonstration project, has been very powerful in engaging the business community and really making the reach out that maybe to date has been difficult for many community service providing agencies to do, and certainly for new immigrants to do on their own. And so with the support of the Burnaby Board of Trade, that reach out, that we've been able to increase awareness and pull them in and see interest in other events and a desire to be a part of this project and others coming up, that's been the biggest impact.